again, please, Mightyful.
Yeah.
Do that again, please.
Yeah,
Make
I
that
want.
announcement again.
Yeah, I want to say special condolence to Mr. Upton Lewis, one of our legend, who was passed. You know, a great contributor to the music, and he also credited for the beginning of the rocksteady era.
Yes, that
And
transition from ska
yes,
to rocksteady.
and we want to say condolence to Mr. Sticky Thompson, one of our great percussionists, also who have done a lot of work in the industry. And to dispel a lie that we see this morning, you know, and heard that one of our legends has died. So I want to know make the world know that he's alive and well.
John Holt is still alive.
Yeah, he's alive. So, you know, we'll give thanks to that.
As of this time on a Sunday evening, he is still alive with us.
Man.
I understand that he's fighting for life, but he is still alive. So people, I put it on Facebook today. You know, please, those people who are putting on Facebook that John Holt is dead, please delete that post until the appropriate time, because the man is still alive.
Yeah, right.
Let's not usher him out of the world before his time.
No.
Right?
Yeah,
anyway, I'm glad you made that comment there, Fitzroy, because we also have a tribute that we want to play later on in the show for Houghton Lewis. We knew that he was not doing so well.
He was sick for almost 5 years, you know, but you know,
diabetes and kidney issues.
If God not choose you when you come, then
that's right.
and it's a soul.
Look how
it's
many
a
times
blessed soul, you know.
Sparrow.
All right.
And he's still there.
He's a blessed soul.
He was in a coma and he's performing. So when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, it's now time for you to be in the spotlight on the Conduit Show. I want to say thank you very much again for being here. So you're born in Jamaica, in Waterhouse.
Yeah, born and grow Kingston 11 Waterhouse, a community that, you know, I call it our dynasty.
Right.
You know,
I've heard about Waterhouse, but I've never been there.
Oh, really?
No. So tell me about what it's like growing up in Waterhouse, the challenges you faced, and how you left Waterhouse. And do you still have a connection?
Waterhouse is a community where, you know, it's a developed community, garrison, ghetto community, I can't how people call it, where we see our parents struggling for sending us to school to be educated. You know, because that was the way, you know, notwithstanding your politics and other distracting element that was there. But we never get caught up in that because of family values. Because our parents always emphasize that education is the key. You know, what you learn today will enable you to be something tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And we stick to that policy, you know, and then being around the greats like Ducky Simpson who really grew me from my youth, you know, Black Horo, you know, the music, and them evolved to be superstars, and you know, we try to emulate what they did.
And also stay on the straight and narrow because of that.
Yeah, definitely, you know, because we would either die today or in prison, or, you know what I say?
Right.
Because we see a lot of our brothers and sisters and loved ones even passed away.
Right. So when did you make that transition? When did you leave Jamaica and end up in the US?
Well, I've been traveling from 1994, but I migrated to the US in 2009.
Okay.
Officially. To say, you know, come here to live then, you know, because due to the changes again with our community. You know, my son died because, you know, police killing, and so my brother said, boy, yeah, man. My family said, boy, Fitzroy is a man who travel on the music, you know, get to a break, you know. Come and be around the family and, you know, restore yourself. So I decided, all right, now come in America. Come all advice. So 2009 I come in, and, you know.
2009. So obviously you were doing your production, you were involved in the music before then.
Yes.
What was your start in the music industry, the reggae music
industry? I started in music as a sales representative in 1987. You know, around One Drop Music, another brother named Dave Clark. He have a production label named Melody Makers Music, and I was a sales representative.
Okay.
You know, and then I go around Junior Reid, also the sales representative, and then New Name Music again as a sales representative, you know.
And Peter, I want you to chip in as well, you know. Don't just hang back there.
So, about 1990 now, me and Andrew B, as a little brother, you know, growing up, and then I came to America, you know, and my brother gave me a 24-track tape, and one gave me $1,000.
Wow.
So when I come back to Jamaica, I said, Bees, I start produce, you know. And B said, yes. So my first producing was Andrew B's.
Right,
who's
now
Things Are
with
Gone.
the Wailers, right?
No, he's the lead singer of Black Horo.
Black Horo, why am I saying the Wailers? That's right. So
well, he's a Wailers, you know, because we come from a community. No, we grew together.
Right,
because our godfather named Marley, he's the one who grew a lot of, he was like the Rasta man, who really have a foundation where, you know, where his community, where he lived was the foundation of our community. The first school, the first church, the first basic school, the first youth club. That's where even politics was start. His auntie was the lady that where formerly the PNP and the labor right thing. The meeting used to keep there.
Okay.
So Marmalade was more like a historian to us that he grew us.
Thank God for the marmalades in the communities.
Yeah, man. Different from even our parent guidance.
Yes.
He was like when you come out to your yard.
He was there.
Yeah, he was the one. Yes.
And it's someone that the young people would look up to.
Yes, man.
The young men
yeah, man, as a Rasta man. As a Rasta man in the community. Most of the musicians them used to check Marmalade and
Is he still in that
He's
community?
alive right now in that community, 13 Wentworth Avenue.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And you still have your contacts? You still go back?
No, we keep the contacts going now.
Yeah?
Because we have one father, well, by a couple of weeks, my father going to be 89 years old. He lived right in the community same way for almost 70 odd years.
And never left?
Never leave.
Okay.
He traveled the world but never leave.
How difficult is it as a producer then? Because you're not a salesperson anymore. How difficult is it as a producer in this day and age to get quality artists who will be coached? Because everybody knows it all. How difficult is it for you as a producer to find that product?
Well, you see, with the experience and the education that I have really been instilled with, coming from King Tubby's, being around King Jammies, even their own Ducky them and see the type of the quality music they really produced. For me, I think it's a natural thing. That's why when Xanadu come to me and say, boy, Rocky, God give me a tune and I want to sing it,
And that was the track that we
Trade
just
Winds.
played. Trade Winds. No,
it was
Trade
Trade
Winds.
Winds.
What the track that we just played from Xanadu?
That's a brand. That's an unreleased track.
That's so I should have played this at the end of that conversation.
No, yeah. We can play it because we have also a China corner to which you're gonna play later
absolutely.
too.
And I'm sure China Nicole is logged in and listening somewhere.
Yeah, man. We got the whole Waterhouse Dynasty, China Nicole, Anjabi, Xanadu up on the outside and listening and thing, and
Wow.
Yeah,
so
man,
it's a family. I mean, there's so many questions that I want to ask you. So the conversation is gonna be like a conversation. It's gonna jump around, right?
man, no problem, man. We are
because
prepared,
the thing that I'm fascinated with you, how did that connection come up then with when we met? And the name will come to me. You know who I'm talking about. That you were stage managing for. Was it stage managing?
China Nicole?
No. Before then, even before the first time we met. The name will come to me in a second. I'm having a senior moment here.
Half Pint?
Half Pint, yes. How did that
No, Lyndon was a youth was also a part of our community. Lyndon used to come check Marmalade same way.
Okay.
'Cause as I said, Marmalade was a Marmalade, that's you find Laxi Castle was like the first singer in Waterhouse. Before Dan Carlos, Junior Reed, Blackcore, all of them.
So all of these people come from the Waterhouse community?
Yes, we were from the same communities.
So
when Lyndon used to come check Marmalade, Lyndon used to know because Marmalade is a yard where you have good, bad and indifference. You have all the gunman them too.
Come around.
But we was like a youth because me come from a home with mother and father of 10 where we have to deal with education. Because we are KC youth,
Oh, Lord.
So our mother for know
say we... man so bossy?
No, we're not, well, others, them said the brave may fall but never yielding us.
Say it in the Latin for me.
Yeah. Fortis Cardier said here, none protest. Rara, Casey, we are the best. You know what I'm saying? So I just
these things never leave you, no matter how old you get, right?
No, it's a motto that live. That's why I said the brave may fall but never yield. Because during that challenges of time, we know it's something you'll fall.
You rock back, but you must
you
get
can't
up.
Give
you
up.
have to get up again.
And that is like a life. It don't end when we die. But
so is that one of the principles you live by, apart from the fact that the music that you're involved with, the production that you're involved
yes,
with,
I would say
has
that.
to be of a certain standard?
I would say that. You know,
what do you think about when you hear something that's produced and everybody's going crazy about it and you are listening as a professional and you hear the flaws and you think, this is rubbish? How does that make you
see,
feel?
The music changed since the 90s, Since the 90s, because the invention of computer and technology is good and it is dangerous.
Absolutely.
When
never
CD come
proper
in,
quality, right?
Yeah, never. You know, the music started downfall, and that, because that's how we focus on making brands right now, not just. Because one time you used to say, protect your masters, but now there's no protection of the masters. Because once a CD is out, the master is out.
Right.
A man can take your CD and go duplicate that and build thousands of copies of what you know.
But I understand that there still is technology involved, that because I know sometimes I get music, and when I download it, when I get it from the artist or the producer and I download it, especially to iTunes, you know, you have those boxes where you can put information in, and you're not able to change any of that. So the
but that happened from the mastering. You know, I think is that the IP number that the master, when you master a song,
that nobody else can make any changes.
Nobody can do any changes.
Right, but then again, as you said,
so if they duplicate it, they duplicate what you already did, which is good. You know, and the main thing, you have to protect your, intellectual property right is very important.
How do you do that when it's just an open market out there?
No, well, first you have to do is register your song, with the Library of Congress, or the copyright agent, which is the first step of music, which we were uneducated about in Jamaica music.
Right.
A lot of artists go into the studio, musician, and do them recordings and don't protect them right. So when the song go out there, a man can take it and go do anything with it, and you don't achieve from it. But today we have that protection, so it's all about education. No, it happened to those who are not educating themselves.
Yeah, because
we can't hear you, Peter. Step up to the mic.
In those days, you have certain producers who know about it, but they will share the information.
True.
With the artist then, because they don't want the artist.
So when you get an artist now, Fitzroy, what's the first step? You hear something, or does the artist approach?
No, the first step with my artist, the first thing I question them, you copyright your name, yes or no. You copyright your music, yes or no. So if you are not on that level, then the education begin.
Okay.
You know what I say? Because it's not necessarily you put in your hard work and then there's nothing to achieve from it.
Right.
You know what I say?
Walk me through the process of producing a song.
Well, producing a songs come from the basic idea of where you and an artist come together. Maybe you have a melody or you have a melody. Or you or she have a concept and you have a concept. And we collaborate that concept and say, all right, we'll get a musician, we'll go into the studio, we'll lay the tracks, we'll listen to the tracks, then we'll go record the songs. Sometimes you record a song, it's not the best of what you want it, you have to re-record it. Music is like that, Sometimes you can take all 5-6 months to be pleased with the music.
Right.
So producing to me is quality, the best of quality. So the time really is not about the essence; it's about the quality,
the finished product.
Yeah.
Right. Which is better for you, live musician or computer generated?
Well, we always say live music, but in this present age, you have to be creative. I produce a lot of music which is not really live musician on the drums, but if you know how to do it in the studio, working with a good engineering, because engineering make your music sound like even live music.
Right.
Because technology, as I say, it's good,
Right. It can be good and it can be bad.
Yeah.
It just depends on who's manipulating it.
Yeah, and what you want, what you want. Because we say rap music, we say R&B music, a lot of these music, they are not live music.
It's all computer generated.
Yeah, it's all computer, but how they mix their songs and how the engineer do it. It sounds so good. You know what I say? That's a weird.
Do you think there'll ever be a vibrant music industry in Jamaica again?
No, Jamaica has never have a music industry, because reggae music, as we can see the transition from mental-ska, dancehall, them suppress our music, because the only music we talk about love and righteousness and God and them thing there, That as you see Bob Marley come in America, come change the world to consciousness.
Right.
Dennis Brown, Alton Ellis and all these greats.
But I'm talking in terms of record labels, pressing plants, the industry that was in Jamaica at the time. People like even Edward Seaga, the other Prime Minister, P.J. Patterson, were involved. Babsy Grange were heavily involved in the music industry.
The government of Jamaica.
They mess up the
government
industry.
of Jamaica. They know say ghetto reggae music is ghetto people music, which most people in the industry was illiterate or arrogant to what they have.
So
everybody want this fame and a man want him expression to go out. So a man was forcing to do recording and more get him voice to be heard.
Rather
we were
than
thinking
the
about but now we see through our ancestors most of them passed. Because most of our great ancestors, died poor,
Absolutely.
Bob Marley, that Bob Marley, what we talk about today, when him never met, when him died, never rich in the music.
He's rich now.
He become rich from this, what
because
his
of
work.
management.
Yeah.
And also because of management. Because the music could have been out there and his
and we still have Bob Marley music today, which is even uncopyrighted, that people can just do anything that they want with it. And even the other day, him just win a case with, I think,
Chris Blackwell.
Yeah.
Against
for owning in music, so it's always a struggle for our rights. I can't owe some of our predecessors as laid a foundation.
Wow.
And we have to keep on struggling, you know what I say?
Fitzroy, I also see that you've done something that I've never seen another producer do. And that is have a collection of females that you're working with in terms of producing females. Was that a conscious decision to do that?
Yes, it was.
Why?
It was. Because, all right, in the music industry, females has always been exploited. Why? If a producer feel like him not getting to the bed with a female, him don't want to put effort in making them.
Would you like to repeat that again, please?
A whole heap of producer will feel like so them don't want, if them the artists, them not lie down with them don't put effort in producing them. And true, me's a father with daughters. Me know say for change that I have to do what I do now, as what you say. Cause this year I only release all of my production this year was females.
And I think talking about that point, I'm just hoping that I can go find some music. So tell me some of the females that I know. Of course,
the first female I produced was a girl named Gemini from Canada on the Mighty Battle Rhythm.
Okay, which was actually the first rhythm
that
the first
rhythm
comprised.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Should I play the Trade Winds track?
Yeah, man, because it's the first tune,
Okay, let's just have a sample of the Trade Winds track, which is the rhythm, the first rhythm that you produced, all right?
Here I stand again, looking around me, while all around me, what do I see? And happy faces behind pain and smiles, heartaches and loneliness, dressed up in modern style, and happy people living in sin and shame. Reflection of myself, life is no easy game, and we call it the trending of our time. Here I stand again, looking around me, while all around me, what do I see? Young girls who soon becomes streetwalkers in the night, young boys restless free.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Francis. So that was Xanadu, who is one of the artists that you're working with right now. I am going to get to some of the women that you're producing this year, and I want to just acknowledge one of the women in the chat room right now, China Nicole, and with apologies, guys, to the Stockade crew, Roddy Campbell. I just reopened the chat room so could see your comments, but I wasn't seeing them before. So do let us know if you can hear us on the mic. Fitzroy,
man, bless up Mr. Roddy Thompson. Roddy Thomas,
Campbell.
Roddy Campbell, China
yes.
Nicole, Sister D, Barbie, General Stockade,
They're all in the chat room.
Yeah, man.
Bless up to
You
the
got the
crew.
boss, Sir Clinton Lindsay, because that's the man who really make Mightyful 13 what it is today.
Right, but don't jump ahead of that, because I want to savor the time with the women. Another artist that we know that you've got China Nicole, and I'm going to see if I can find China Nicole. I'm like, I'm not going to say the devil, because I don't want to give him any credits. But when you have your things set up,
No, so it going on. God, it's
supposed to be in the playlist, because I downloaded all the music from Chan and Nicole. I have to say that Fitzroy is really on top of his game as a producer. You know, sometimes you're working with some people and it's like they're not ready. But trust me, everything that I needed was emailed to me in a zip file, that all the music was there. And of course I downloaded it, but it's like now I don't know where I downloaded it to. So we're just going to continue.
Ed Robinson, that's a play it off of Spotify.
But you know, I can't find it here. It's supposed to be right here. But
you got Mr. Ed Robinson too, you know.
Where is he? He's been very quiet round the back. Normally we have this spot